Hello, welcome to another Roadside Rambling. Remember, I'll probably cut out here at some point because these are just little extra videos I do on my way to work as I go in Sunday nights. And yes, I do home health care, so I am considered an essential worker. I know it's dark out and you can't see me. I apologize for that, but yeah, my job continues. But we're doing everything I can to remain safe, social distancing and everything at my home health care facility. So I work primarily with one person, so it's not a facility where there's a lot of us. So look, I've timed this now. There'll be about 3-4 minutes in. I'll cut out for a minute because my internet's. Also, there's been a problem with internet random slowness around here, and I've heard from other friends online that whether it be YouTube or just internet in general, has been slowing down. I've read reports that they're suggesting on kind of rationing it, kind of. So we'll see if that's true or not. But yeah, just to give my thoughts on what's going on. So Dr. Foki came out today and Dr. Birx, and they both said that they're now looking at 100 to 200,000 deaths as a middle estimate, though you shouldn't put much faith in predictions, Dr. Foki said, because it's a moving target. Their claim was worst case without intervening would have been 2 million deaths. Look, my claim from the get-go is it's too late to wait until you're halfway through and you've shut down the country to say, oh, now we're going to start giving you our predictions. They didn't give their initial predictions. They didn't give their initial threshold. They didn't give any evidence as to how many lives they thought they could save by taking these drastic totalitarian measures. And now we're just supposed to believe them. Like the video I did here Saturday, where you had the doctor in the UK who first predicted 500,000 UK deaths, and now he's lowered that number to 20,000. We also saw that the UK's National Health organization, I forget the specific name of the organization, but 2 days before the UK's lockdown, they lowered the classification from a high risk disease to no longer an HCID, which is a highly contagious infectious disease. So the coronavirus no longer meets that criteria in the UK. There's plenty of viruses that do, such as SARS, but they've never shut down the country like that over this. So for me, it's too little too late. Look, I still hope they save people. I don't know what the final tally will be, how many people will be infected and die. I really don't know. I know people are tired of talking about this. There's really nothing else to talk about. I mean, it is the story. And I'll get to more of that in a second, but I'll probably lose you here in a moment. So I'll wait to finish my thought. But yeah, I mean, for me, we should have demanded that they give us these type of numbers at the outset. Look, I can handle a government being wrong. No one's infallible. Even if that means that people lose their lives. These are difficult decisions. Make no mistake about it. I'm sorry. I always lose people right there. But yeah, so like I was saying, it's clear they could be wrong. That's not, but for them to refuse to give this information, what were their initial estimates? What was their threshold for these sorts of actions? How many lives do they feel these actions could save? We've set the process forward for our rights could be stripped at any time. Look at what happened. The Republicans and Trump signed off on this Kennedy Center getting $25 million. This is just one little thing. The total now of worthless money spent in this $6 trillion package is well over $1 billion at this point. So while normal Americans are being told you have to do everything you can, you're going to have to sacrifice, you're going to have to struggle because we have to fight this coronavirus amongst all else. Meanwhile, our politicians are flippantly spending billions on nothing. The Kennedy Center got all this money, and what they do? Immediately laid off a bunch of their employees. I mean, that sort of disgusting thing is why we should demand, before we give the government a blank check, that they answer these basic questions. If they answer the questions and they're wrong, okay, at least then you could sort of believe they were acting in good faith and you had an understanding of what they were trying to accomplish. But what I'm seeing now is, take this, I did this video. People I respect, after I did the video Saturday about this doctor, I think it's Ferguson, in the UK that predicted 500,000 deaths, and now he says 20,000. Oh, Rob, I disagree with you. Or some people harsher than that. Why am I spreading propaganda? The doctor revised his total because he said that the solution that's being offered in the UK is going to work. Yeah, I said that in the video. And I said it's nonsense to think that without a cure, with the disease that they're saying, well, everyone will pretty much get this anyways, that somehow you could save 96% of people. And the problem is, like I said from the get-go, because it's non-falsifiable, because we didn't make them answer these questions before they took these measures, they'll say no matter what that they've succeeded. No matter what happens, 5 million Americans could die, and the U.S. government, at the state level, the local levels, and the federal level, are all going to say, yeah, we did a great job. We saved millions of lives. If no one more dies, they'll say, yep, we did a great job. We saved millions of lives. If 2 million people die, they'll say, yes, we did a great job. We saved millions of lives. And we'll have no way of disproving. People are accepting it already. Oh, yeah, the numbers were revised down. Yeah, well, thank goodness the government saved us all. What do you think will happen the next time they say, oh, there's a huge threat and we want to take your rights away? These same people will say, yes, please. You could do no wrong. You saved us last time. Now listen, let me speak some truth here. I'm tired of talking about this. People are tired of listening to me. I've lost pretty much half of the people that watch me because I've deigned to criticize the government's reaction. That's fine. I don't care. I really don't do this for subscribers or anything like that. It's depressing crap. Everyone at this point's getting antsy. People have lost their livelihood already. More people will continue to lose their livelihood. Trump spread out the shutdown another 30 days till at least April 30th. I don't know how bad the virus will be. People are right to be worried about it to some extent. Maybe it will be 200,000 dead, like Dr. Foki said. Maybe it won't be. I don't know. We'll see. But between that and being depressed about the massive government overreach, and it's not overreach because of what they did necessarily, it's overreach because they were able to do it without answering simple questions before they did it. They got a blank check. Massey, the Texas representative, was the only person that came out and spoke against this, and Trump, of course, shot him down. But I'm not allowed to criticize Trump. I'm tired too. I wouldn't want to be watching me right now. I don't want to hear about it. But I'm still going to talk about it, and if no one listens, that's fine. Why? Don't you wish during the Patriot Act more people had been speaking up? Yeah, it's depressing. No one wants to hear a negative message. People want to hear, yes, we're winning. People, the Q story is inspiring. People want to hear that. This is all a setup by Trump to finally arrest the criminals. That's what people want to hear. I don't believe it. I've never in my lifetime, 35 years old, I've never been more pessimistic on the future of the United States of America. And it has nothing to do with the virus. It's because I'm seeing at a massive level the population demand the government take their rights away without answering even basic questions. Demand that the government spend trillions of dollars that we don't have that's going to cause ridiculous problems with our economy. Demand that they shut down the economy so that small businesses will be absolutely devastated without answering simple questions. And I know everyone says, but the data's out there. This is different. This virus is different. I mean, if Dr. Foki's numbers are correct, 200,000, that's basically 4 times the amount of people that die of the regular flu a year. Tragic. It is. Is that worth destroying the United States? Is that worth destroying the economy? Is that worth setting the precedent to any time the government says boo, you say, please take my rights away? Is that what it's worth? I don't think so. But, people are right. It is a paradigm shift. That's what we're witnessing. We're witnessing the beginning of the end of freedom, more so than in the past with the Patriot Act. We're witnessing people that call themselves constitutional conservatives beg for their rights to be stripped by the federal government. I was just 3 days ago, I had people tell me what rights are being violated. Those same people telling me today, of course, the New York governor is correct to say he'll permanently shut down places of worship. Permanently. Not temporarily during the crisis. He'll permanently shut them down if they don't comply with him. We had Trump talk about quarantine New York. We had the New York governor say we'll go to war with Trump over it. I mean, we have vigilante citizens demanding people stay indoors in Rhode Island. We have the police arresting people that are violating being in public parks and places like that, or having weddings and things like that. This will be the new norm. Neighbors ratting on themselves, demanding rights being taken away, demanding any fear be worth, and I could see it. You could already see the people. They're clamoring for it. You can't put you can't put money, a cost on a life. The government has to do everything possible to save any life. So next year's flu season, it'll be more of the same. The next terroristic threat, it'll be more of the same. That's fine. And you people could say, no, it'll be different next time. Next time it'll be different. Okay. Like I said, if only 10,000 people die of this, these same people say, yes, we were justified to take away those rights. It did a great thing. That will be the new norm. That's what will be said. This is under Trump, the president that was most against the media's fear-mongering. And this is happening. What do you think is going to happen when you get a president that the media is aligned with, that wants to erase the middle class? What do you think will happen then? If it's this bad under Trump? So, look, I get it. No one wants to listen to me. I wouldn't want to. I don't take it as, yeah, there are people that disagree with me, but there's plenty of people that agree with me that are like, it's just depressing. I agree. It is. What else am I going to talk about? What are we supposed to talk about right now? I really don't care if Trump's... I see people like, oh, man, this will help Trump's chances to win the presidency. I don't care at this point. I care that my parents might lose their house because my dad can't work. I care that my friends that own small businesses will probably never have a livelihood again. It's a small consolation that, but Trump will win in 2020. Whatever. Don't get me wrong, I'll still vote for Trump, but I don't know. So, yeah, I mean, everybody has their priorities out there. I understand a bunch of people are PO'd at me because I shouldn't criticize Trump or I shouldn't criticize the federal government and their heroes, and everything bad that's coming out of this is because of the Democrats, and anything that the federal government says is absolutely 100% true, and it's immoral of me to question it, and I'm causing lives to die by questioning it. That's okay. That's fine. We could agree to disagree, I guess. I'm not going to change who I am. This is the type of stuff I'll still be talking about. So, meanwhile, under the quarantine, I'm still working. I have an essential business. My wife does too. So, I'm still be able to meet my obligations financially at this point to pay my bills and stuff like that. I'm happy. I have a good family around me, and I'm doing okay with my social distancing and basically, not going out anywhere. But, it is what it is. I'm sad for the country. All right, so sorry if it's a bummer, but, stay safe out there. And remember, more important than the country or these decisions is you and your family and your loved ones. So, keep each other safe, do what you can, stay healthy, don't go stir crazy or anything like that. We'll try to get through this, So do what you got to do to keep your mental health up, to keep your physical health up during these times. So thank you, everyone, for listening. I'll probably be doing the Patriot Super Panel tomorrow. Maybe, depending on how work goes, we'll see if I put out any other videos. But as always, you guys are the best. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you soon. Have a good one.